So welcome back. I'm still enjoying this Tesla Model Y Juniper long range. It's a brilliant car, and after a month and 1,500 miles, it's just brilliant. Still getting to know all the things it does and doesn't do, and that'll obviously be in future videos. But the reason for this video is to let you know how much my 𝐸V200 went for with BCA, because they basically underwrite Tesla's part exchanges. So I bought the 𝐸V200 on the 1st of March 2022, so I've had it for nearly 3 years, put 25,000 miles on the van. It was absolutely brilliant, and I paid £7,000 for it nearly 3 years ago. I say this because loads of you will ask. So here's my Nissan 𝐸V200. So let's just have a look at the beauty pics. There it is. Obviously the background is all artificial. But yeah, it's just showing there's my two cables. I actually had another bag, so I just included that bag because you normally don't get both the bags. 7-seater. They've got rid of the mats, which to be honest were a bit threadbare, but it kept most of the seats clean. It's got the heat pack. The mileage, the rear near side tyre kept losing air, but I was going to part exchange it, so you know, wasn't going to stick new tyres on it. Scuff to the front bumper, and poor paint. So when I bought it, there was a dink here and the lens was cracked, so I just put a new lens in, and the body shop did that, and obviously they can tell it's had fresh paint. So that is the beauty pics. 32,000 miles warranted, which means they can get, basically it's not had a new clock, they can guarantee it, and then back that up with the MOT certificates and mileages there. MOT is about to expire, another reason why I got rid of it. 3 owners, so previous owner was Co-Wheels, and before that was an ex-demonstrator with Nissan. It's margin, so there's no VAT because it came from me and I'm not VAT registered. Both the cables are there. Navigation system is obviously the middle screen with sat nav, climate, 7 seats, alloy wheels. Additional information: paintwork faded, which is accurate. So look at the report. Bumper scratch, we saw that on the picture. Quarter panel offside rear, poor previous repair, poor paint, and scuffs to the wheels, which is spot on. The only thing they have missed is on the driver's door, the check strap has just put a dink in the door, and they've not picked that up, which is a bit surprising. The essential checks, everything works. Obviously there's no near side rear electric windows because they're just slidey ones, and electric tailgate window operates. It hasn't got an electric tailgate. You get the idea. There's no glow plug warning light on an EV. The only thing they're putting it up on is the near side rear tyre, which was very close / illegal, so at 1 mil. But again, I knew I was going to part exchange it, so I wasn't going to spend any money on it. Interesting, brand new, it was £32,300. It retails now at 9.4. Cap clean is 7,075. Cap average is 6.2, and below average 5.3. So yeah, let's see what it goes for. Now, what does that basically entail? So when I did the whole ordering for this car with Tesla via the app, which was ridiculously simple, they asked me to upload 4, 5, 6 images of my 𝐸V200 with all its details to their app, and then their system is automatically linked in to British Car Auctions system, so BCA/WeBuyAnyCar.com. So basically their algorithms and their pricing structure are conveyed to Tesla, and Tesla just basically pass on that information to me, the customer who wants to part exchange another vehicle. And the guys at Tesla Aberdeen, Jack in particular, also explained that Tesla do not make any margin or any profit on their part exchanges. Reason being, they're just not interested. They just want to get the cash out of the asset that I've part exchanged with them. So it's less hassle for them, and they've obviously come to some agreement. Now, my years of experience within the motor trade and also sort of behind the scenes of the motor trade, my guesstimation is it probably works like this. BCA will give a figure from their system, Tesla pass it on to the customers, the customer accept it, yes or no, and BCA, I'm guessing, will basically say, look, Tesla, we will pick up for free all your part exchanges if you accept our system. So that's what I'm guessing what happened, is that Tesla don't have any financial burden. They haven't got any costs in putting it through an auction, getting it collected, getting it assessed, photographed, put onto BCA's auction website and put up for sale. Because BCA will basically underwrite the part exchange. Now, underwriting basically means BCA will say to Tesla, that ENV200 is worth £5,771. And because I've said yes, Tesla then say to BCA, right, the customer said yes, dear BCA, please give us, Tesla, £5,771. And BCA will go, great, there you go, there's the money. They then go and collect the vehicle. BCA then took it to Edinburgh BCA, which is quite a long trek from Aberdeen, and they put it through an auction. Now, because BCA are quite sensitive about anyone videoing auctions, with which I got wrapped over the knuckles quite a few years ago, so I no longer broadcast or record British car auction videos. And that's a totally separate video, which I'll put a link in above my head now. They took it and they put it through a sale. Now, I was watching this go through a sale, and suffice to say, it didn't sell. It went what we call provisional. So their provisional bids was cap clean. Now, of course, the van wasn't cap clean because it had a few chips and marks and damage to one of the doors, which ironically they'd not picked up. But it is what it is. And even though they had 7,075 down as cap clean, I think below cap was £6,100 or something. Either way, it didn't sell. Now, as is often the case with these type of scenarios, where British car auctions actually own the car, they just want to get their money back out of it as quickly as possible. So the following day, I checked the reg on British car auction's website to see if it was going through another auction. It wasn't. It was then up for what's called a buy it now price. So I did a screenshot of that, and the buy it now price was £5,800 plus fees. Now, bear in mind I got £5,771 in part exchange for that ENV200. That's just £29 more was BCA's buy it now figure at £5,800 plus fees. And I took a screenshot of that in the morning. It was about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I checked again at about 11, 12 o'clock the same day. It had disappeared from BCA's listings. So quite early on, as soon as that was put up as a buy it now, it disappeared. Somebody clicked the button, somebody bought it for £5,800 plus fees. Now, the standard fees, I'm going to guess if you're a dealer, at £300 or £400 in British car auction fees on top of the £5,800. So I'm guessing some dealer might have paid £6,100, £6,200, and then he's got to go and pick it up and his preparation costs, etc. Now, I've had a good look around on the internet to see if I can spot my old ENV200. It wasn't on Auto Trader. I've not spotted it on eBay. And I've done a search on the reg on Google and it's just not coming up. So it's somewhere floating around. Tell you what, if you see it on the internet, let me know. And I'll do another video about maybe how much that dealer is offering the ENV200 for. But I just thought you want to know that, yeah, the BCA just made £29, but they would have made on the fees as well. But that's the story of my part exchange. It's the way things are going, is that British car auctions are becoming such a massive monster of the motor trade, is they have this ability to underwrite. So big dealer groups don't have the hassle of trying to put their cars through subsequent auctions, which obviously to a dealer group is going to cost them money. Anyway, just thought you'd like to know. More content coming. Loving this car. But I hope that's given you some insight into a part exchange system with Tesla, which, to be honest, I think is very fair and very reasonable. And they didn't make, well, BCA didn't make a huge amount of money on it either. Thanks for watching. See you next time.